Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. To the Israelite foreigners scattered throughout the four corners of the earth who may look like the heathen nations. And to the very few sisters that listen and learn, to you, Shalom. I'm the brother Yasharala with Great Millstone, Chicago. All right, this is a video that I had saved on my phone earlier this week. As you can see, it looks like two Edomite women freaking doped out of their mind. All right. And, I'm just going to play the clip. Let me just play it.
Hello, is you gonna say something back?
Anything else for you, baby? Got it. Okay,
And that's basically, you guys get the point. The curses are starting to fall upon these heathens, right? And when was this? This was yesterday at work. I'd be hitting up different big name food chain grocery stores. I'd be in and out of those stores. And I seen he had to been Ishmael. He had to been an Ishmaelite. This was Buddy. All right. It just like that. Like old girl right here with her mouth wide open. Mind you, the dude is at work. All right. I'm in the back room. Dude is receiving loads, deliveries. You got big companies coming through. All your, you get deliveries from certain vendors and your chip companies. You got your cookie companies. You got your soda companies, right? And the Ishmaelite dude looked exactly like this female. I'm looking at the dude, that's trying to check his load in, and he's like, we're looking at each other like, bro, this dude is gone, and the dude who was doing the delivery just took the little handheld device out of his hand, and he started just checking his own shit in his damn self. All right. And then I seen another lady, all right, like a lady that was stocking shelves. She looked like this lady right here, stocking shelves, like literally standing, and me and this customer, we both looked at each other, and I was like, yeah, she looked like she needed to take a break. And the lady was kind of like laughing. We knew what it was, but and it was an Edomite lady. And I remembered, I was like, you know what? I got this video. I forgot I had taken it. I had saved it. So, this is showing us that, look, this was what Esau had in mind for our people, to be on these drugs, doped out, freaking at a low estate. But now the roles have reversed, and the curses that were put on us are slowly coming upon them. All right. I'm going to grab let's get the Deuteronomy 28:15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. All right. And, for the most part, we went through these curses already. All right. I'm not going to go through them. You can read them. But, let me find the one. The one where it says the heathen shall get above thee very high. I think it's like, let me see. Because in the blessings, forgive me, bear with me. Right, look at this is in the blessings, right? Verse 13. And Yahweh shall make thee the head and not the tail, which meaning above the heathens, right? And not underneath them. And thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath, if that thou hearken unto the commandments of Yahweh thy God, which I observe thee this day to observe and to do them, right? So that's a part of the blessings, but that's going to be in the kingdom. All right. There's another one that says the heathen shall get above thee. Let me see. Salakia. And it says that we were going to lend. They were, okay. Yep, here it is, 44. 43. It says, the stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. And that's what happened to our people. We got down to a low estate. We're at the bottom of the totem pole. All right, our people were on drugs. We weren't, benefiting like or thriving like the other nations. We're like the last hired, first fired situations, and we're still at the bottom. Not saying that we're at the top now, but these heathens are starting to know what it's like to be Jake. All right, these heathens are starting to know what it's like to be in poverty. All right. But the roles are going to be reversed, and they're slowly happening right now. Deuteronomy 30:7. And Yahweh thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies and upon them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Starting off with Esau, Edom, all right, and these other nations that follow suit. All right. When's the last time you ever seen, if any time, that was my first time ever seeing an Ishmaelite strung off of heroin? I've never seen that. All right. Just these past year or two, I've never seen Ishmael and Elam in the suburbs begging for money. All right. Holding signs, asking for money, asking for food. Recently, now you're starting to see Moab, Ammon begging for money. Why? Because these curses are starting to fall upon them now, slowly but surely. All right. Let me get this. This is that 1 Corinthians 3:16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth within you? And this is speaking to the Israelite. All right, not everybody. All right, we make the temple of the Heavenly Father, and His Spirit dwells in us. 17. If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy, for the temple of God is holy, which temple ye are. And Esau, he knows these scriptures. He knows, look, hey, we got to keep these people on drugs. If they don't take, the literal drugs, the dope and all of that stuff, like we could put them in their food. That's why our people are freaking out of shape, obese, freaking heart disease, all types of diseases. Because he knows that we are the children of God. So he's doing everything in his power to keep us down, to keep us in the lowest state. All right. He understands. Let's see, Deuteronomy, it says what? It says the one of all things. Right here, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which Yahweh shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in the want of all things. So, we depend on Esau in this captivity to get our food, our water, our clothing, and everything else, right? And he set the system up where we're gonna fail. He set the system up to put these drugs in our communities, because we were thriving. All right, Jake started thriving. Jake in certain areas. You got the Black Wall Street as an example. And what did he do? He ended that. He introduced crack. All right, and all of the tables are turning, because now, again, these curses are falling upon him. Now he's, even though he's not the temple of God, but he's defiled now, because now they're the ones on the drugs. They're the ones, not only Esau, the other nations as well. They're, replacing. Replacing where we were at. They're starting to be in the ghettos and moving into these neighborhoods and being in the same position that we are in now. They're starting to know what it's like, all right, to be at the bottom. All right. But we are not to be, we're supposed to take care of our bodies. We're not supposed to be doped out and high off of these drugs and eating all these abominable foods and his processed foods and stuff like that. It's really through the mercy of Yahweh Shai that we're still alive, because the scriptures do say that we were gonna eat poison and live, or our bread will be defiled amongst the Gentiles. So it's really through a miracle, through the power of Yahweh Shai, that we're still alive. But these are the things that we had to go through, but this is the flip side to it. The new covenant. All right, Jeremiah 31:31. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, northern and southern kingdom tribes. Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the days that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break, although I was a husband unto them, saith Yahweh. All right, so this is a new covenant. It says, and this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith Yahweh. I will put my laws in their inward parts and write it in their hearts, and will be their God, and they shall be my people. So we're not going to be able to sin anymore, because what is sin? Sin is the transgression of the law. But under the second covenant, he's going to make it to where we're going to keep his law, statutes, and commandments. He's going to put them in our minds that we're never going to sin again. All right. And they shall teach no more. They shall teach no more every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, Know Yahweh, for they shall all know me, from the least of them unto the great, the least of them unto the greatest of them, saith Yahweh, for I will forgive their iniquity and I will remember their sin no more. So here it is, now that we're going to be changed, we're going to keep his law, statutes, and commandments perfectly, all right, because we're going to be programmed to do so. All right, this is what the category we're going to fall under. Deuteronomy 28:1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of Yahweh thy God, to absorb and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that Yahweh thy God will set thee above will set thee high above all nations on the earth. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy God. Which, since we will be under the second covenant fully, all right, we're going to be able to keep the laws perfectly, which would put us in this category of being blessed. All right. All these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee. And when you read it, hey, we're not going to ever be in the lowest state ever again. All right. We're not going to be like this again. We're not going to be begging for money, at the bottom. We're not going to be going hungry and going broke and etc. All right. That's going to happen to that's happening to Esau and these other nations now. All right. They're getting a taste of what it's like to be at the bottom. And soon come, they're going to be under subjection, all right, building up our kingdom, thus saith the scriptures. All right, so, hey, we're living in beautiful times right now, seeing the downfall of our enemies. Call halal, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim, Rikar Kodash. Till next time, Shalom.